them, and everybody's going to have to eventually get chipped, get a mark, and get chipped in their right hand or their forehead with these marks or these chips, these RFID chips or whatever they are. And they're either going to turn to the Creator and not take that chip, or they're going to be deceived and listen to the lie of this latter-day Caesar. And she said all these things are absolutely true, and nobody's going to not make them untrue. I mean, not make them untrue.
So what's the deal? Before we close out, what is the relationship of 2012, which by the way is the year end, but in the Jewish calendar as well as the Mayan calendar?
Absolutely.
Coincide actually the same date, but which is pretty weird. But
yeah,
what is happening? So you feel this culmination, or whether it's apocalyptic or enlightenment areas that are going to unfold? That's part of what you're talking about right now, right?
I just got a lot of information about it. In fact, my Orion contacts have revealed that 2012, in fact, the Great Pyramid of Giza was built in alignment with the belt stars of Orion, and according to them and other extraterrestrial sources like the Pleiadians, Semjase in particular, she stated that in the future there's going to be an alignment with one of the central stars in Orion, and it's going to line up with one of the king shaft, I think it is, in the Great Pyramid, and that solar light from that central star in Orion is going to fall through there. And when that happens, it signifies the ending of time as we know it, and we're entering a new vibration, a new time. We're entering into the solar field of Orion, because Orion was created to be a central governing star for our solar system, and we're actually within the magnetic and vibrational field of Orion, and it's pulling us.
Is that happening on 2012?
Yes. Something is going to happen in 2012, and it was written in the pyramid text in the labyrinth that this was going to happen, and this light from the. In fact, there's a video on. If people go to my website, they'll find this. There's a video. And
why you mention that? So this is because we're running down. Is tell them where you get your website and information so they can contact you.
Oh, the links should be right up on your site there, so I don't have to. It's
okay.
All the links are right there on your page, on that BBS radio page.
And if anybody wants to contact me, and I'll refer you to contact you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So yeah, in fact, this is the most incredible finding I just found. Was I have a video up on my site that's called Our Universe, number 6, Orion, and what it is a telescopic photos. Somebody went into with a deep space telescope, and they magnified it and went in and looked all over the Orion constellation. And I was just looking at this the other night, and this is the most incredible. What it shows is, and right on the belt stars, it shows what looks to be a huge pyramid slightly out of alignment with one of the main belt stars of Orion. And I was absolutely shocked when I saw that. I said, this is prophetic. This is typifying what is supposed to happen in 2012 with the alignment with this belt star with the Orion pyramid. Also, what was seen, which is absolutely astonishing to me, was he focused in on what looked like a star in the Orion constellation. When he zoomed in on it, it appeared to be a triangular-shaped object resting on some kind of a space platform. And it looked exactly like the objects that I'm filming in New York, the triangular ships, the exact same ones.
Wow.
So I said, this is incredible. This is like evidence. I really believe that it was one of their ships up there in the belt stars. And they zoomed in on it, and I mean, this guy zoomed in on his telescopic film, and it actually showed a space platform and one of the triangular ships like resting on it.
Wow!
It looked exactly. It's amazing. It's so amazing to me to see this. But yeah, 2012 is going to happen, and what that's going to do is it's also going to trigger a pole shift. it's going to be either the beginning of the pole shift. It's either going to be gradual, or it could happen right there, 2012, 2013. It's more likely going to be gradual. But whatever it's going to do, after 2012, after all this stuff happens, earthquakes are going to increase exponentially all over the whole planet. They're going to get...
The Earth is turning on its axis. It's going to shift all the oceans, the magna, the energy, electromagnetic energy is going to shift.
Absolutely.
Our computers are going to be a total mess after that.
Yeah, there's going to be tidal waves. You know where it talks about in the Book of Revelation that...
well, the biggest catastrophe is that nobody will be able to use their cell phones.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, but, hey, Phil, I want to, you know, I can go on, and I really definitely would like to have you on again.
Sure. Thank you so much.
There's so much information that's, you know, that you, I mean, I can go on and on of information that I know you're ascertaining here.
Yeah.
It's quite fascinating.
And everything I said, there's nothing really dogmatic about it. I mean, it's open to interpretation. You know, I'm still open to being re-educated about my aliens, about certain things that I said. You know, so I'm not being dogmatic about everything. I just know that when people say, like these aliens from Ganymede said that these things will happen, they obviously know. I mean, they're in a position to know things more than we are.
Right.
You know, they've been ahead of us for, you know, thousands of years.
Yeah. But I think take more credence that there's a lot of more things happening that just starting to unfold and people are becoming awakening. Because I think that we all have actually the knowledge. It just, when we go outside and it's like somebody opens their heads up and go, oh, we already have, oh, I remember that. Well, we already have that knowledge, and it's just remembering the knowledge that we have had. And that's, I think, that's what they call the awakening. And I think that's what the Orions and other enlightened extraterrestrials are trying to unfold for humanity to hopefully work its way through and hopefully take the easy course of walking through the path of love, and that'll extend us into the correct area or correct destiny. But Phil, I want to really, really thank you for coming on my show. It's been highly enlightening here. I mean, I definitely would love to have you back on. And everybody out there who are listening, I want to thank you for listening, and future listeners. And do contact me if you have any future questions, and I will have Phil Coseski's, all his links. He has, and I also even put some of his YouTube things on my own blog site at andrew.myufo.com. But do check them out. Again, Phil, thank you very much for coming on my show, and God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. Yep.